that the people who are playing can get ready. Right now it's recording for the people who are currently playing the game. So that was a big delay. We have 9:15. I think the last game ended at like 8:30. About an hour, but we're good to go. And yeah, Lane is mid against got me feeling Pops and Trot. Lane usually actually plays in mid, so this is a good development here. Let's see where we have Home Stove Top on the top with Patrick Long playing Bristleback. Hopefully Patrick knows how to play the Bristleback. It's a little bit tricky. He's really tanky, but you have to be really good at turning your back around, so being aware of the turn radius. We have Gangsta and WGC on the exact same heroes. Again, I'm going to go into this mode just because it looks really cool. I think you can really see the cool like arc working everyone. Here we have Dirk on the Juggernaut. Dirk does play a really good Juggernaut, I know of. He's pretty low health right now, but he does survive. Let's take a look what's happening bottom. We have Lido getting a little bit ballsy, but he's just poking around so that Knifefo can get some damage in. But I'm not too sure whether or not Lido or Knifefo is the farmer in this situation, as neither of them are really focusing too hard on the last hits. We have C slowly in the back, kind of doing a little bit of damage before he's in attack. And Leo on the Axe. The Axe is also a little position based, so whether or not he knows how to use it. Axe's main ability is this thing called Counter Helix, and that actually does the most damage, more so than his abilities. Counter Helix procs, and it makes Axe spin when other people attack him. There's a percentage chance. As you can see, chance to Counter Helix, 70%, 80%, 90%, 20%. So he needs a lot of creeps to attack him, and then he'll spin around and do a lot of damage to everyone. So here we have top Patrick and Dirk getting really low. I can hear Dirk in my mind how Patrick back off. But that really did not happen. Home Stove might go down here, but probably not. He does get away. Is he going to heal with his healing salve? I'm not sure yet. He's deciding whether or not to go back to base. Dirk does decide to stay with no heals. So maybe, just maybe, Puka Siege and Gangsta can get that kill on the Juggernaut there. Down in bottom lane, we have Lido as the Vengeful Spirit, looking really cool. Yeah. So Vengeful Spirit is really cool in that when she dies, sometimes she'll keep a illusion of like a fully health illusion. When you come back to it, go back, so it's Vengeful. Also, their ult is called Nether Swap, so what happens is that it switches position between the two heroes, and putting the other person in a really bad position to get attacked. We still have Dirk on the top with really low health. Is he going to use his handle? Is he going to use his healing salve? I'm not too sure, but it sure is dangerous walking around with such low health. We have bottom here, Lido getting really good positioning as a support, but should Lido be playing for this game? I'm not too sure. Leo actually tries to pop the Berserker's Club, but it's no good because Leo could not get close enough to Lido in this case. It's a little bit confusing saying Leo and Lito, so maybe I'll use their gamer names of Hashiro and Lito instead.
Call him by his real name, Emelito.
Emelito and Leo. Yeah. We have Lane doing a little bit of damage, just poking at Weaver. Lane is farming a little bit better than Weaver. Let's take a look at the experience graph here. We have Radiant actually really high up on the experience graph. That's not looking too good for the net worth as well. We have Radiant side doing way better farm. Let's take a look at the net worth graph. We have Ryan Yo. Ryan Yo is a beast at farming. Like he doesn't make like super risky plays. He plays it safe. He plays it calculated, and he gets those last hits, and he farms like a monster. And in late game, there's no stopping it. So that's something that the other team needs to watch out for and shut him down early on if they want to win. But next up, though, the rest of Ryan's team isn't on
Invisibility!
We have Puka Siege second in net worth. Very super good.
Good?
Yeah, it is super good. So we have two Radiant members on the top two net worths right now, and we have Dirk and Ryan Lane in the third and fourth positions. At the very bottom of net worth, we have Leo and Patrick Long, which is okay because they're sort of the supports in this situation. It's unclear. Yeah, Knife Note and Lido's lane not losing. Not really. I think this is a good lane to put them on. We have Lido and Knife Throat against Leo and CC. So they're kind of both kind of pretty passive, which is okay actually. Neither of them are losing their lanes or winning their lane. So top we have PokeJ Siege and Yangsta here. I feel like they're looking to do something. They're moving around. Maybe they're going to catch the bomb. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of action here. Got me feeling hot to trot. Is he going to get Lido? Lido is super low. Got me feeling hot to trot. Uses this Shiguchi. Chases down Lido and gets the kill.
So vulnerable.
So that's Lido is down for 13 seconds here. So Lido was supporting bottom, but I think he went up here to at 5 minutes. The bounty rune opens. Lido is good at the timing, but so is Ryan. So obviously, Frenchy Spirit isn't too strong early game and does die to the Weaver there. Okay, we have Lido actually going mid, which is a little bit surprising. I thought he would go bottom. And why is he going mid? Let's take a look. Maybe he's putting down a ward. Yes, there we go. He puts down a ward just to make sure that Ryan doesn't steal his bounty rune the next time. We have top. We have Patrick Wong against PokeJ Siege and Yangsta. I think he's successfully scaring them off. So it's good. Abaddon has this ability called Curse of Avernus, and that makes it so that when he gets a certain number of hits on players, everyone does extra damage. I'm going to put my camera up a little bit. Hopefully you can see the different passwords, but maybe see my face a little bit better. And yeah, so it's really good not to give Abaddon solo farm on oh, we have a disconnect here. PokeJ Siege. So there is a PokeJ Siege disconnect there. Hopefully he'll be back in the game, up and running. Alright, there were 2 kills, so I'm going to drink 2 sips of soju. And those 2 kills were on the Radiant side, so again, Jared, Joshua, and Tiffany need to take some sips. Hopefully we can see some kills coming out of the Dire side soon. I am cheering for Dire in this game because I would like to see all 3 games of a best of 3. So hopefully Dire can take this game.
Come on, Dire, let's do it.
Yeah.
What's the name of Lido's team, Reed?
Their side is called Dire.
Dire.
Yeah. So it's like the red team is always called Dire, and the green team is always called Radiant.
Radiant.
So it's just easier. Like
Oh no, your nipple.
teams don't like. Oh shoot.
Well, it's okay, we'll do purple instead.
Alright, oh wow, I was fixing my nipple tassels. Alright, so there were two kills. I couldn't see. It was distracting me by touching my nipples. So that's me okay. I'm okay with that. So there were 2 kills there, so I think 1 on each side. I couldn't really see it. Let's take a look. PokeJ took Yangsta down and PokeJ Siege took Patrick Wong down. So that was a fair trade. 1 sip on either team. I'll take 2 sips. Cheers, guys. Standing in the toxin, I'm not undervaluing how powerful that toxin is. Really? We have Patrick Wong in the jungle again. Whether or not he can farm well enough in the jungle is up for debate. Oh shoot, got me through the hot spot. Just got Lane in the mid lane there. Lane keeps saying careful to Lido. Lido sees him on the Weaver. He takes him, he stuns him. Ryan's just gonna jump on Lido. Lido goes down so fast, melts like butter on a hot sizzling pan. Okay, here we go. We have PokeJ Siege healing up. Home Stovetop, bring up Furry. Home Stovetop does take the pitch, and looks like PokeJ Siege can escape with his life here. Home Stovetop not gonna chase because be careful, Lane says. And here in the bottom lane we have Dynamo. His ult is up. Oh, I think we're gonna get a kill on Lido. So Lane gets it because of Knife Goat sacrifice. Very good work, Knife Goat. So now we have 3 on the bottom. 6-4. Okay, let's go to net worth round here. Let's take a look at the XP. We have it almost even now. This game is really swinging around, making a comeback. Let's take a look at the team net worth. We still have Radiant side on a higher net worth, but look at that XP earned. Maybe are we gonna see a close game? Is Dire gonna come back? Yeah, what I do really like right now is that 2 are on fire, tower versus tower. Taking objectives is what wins Dota. They've got me taking out Lido. Are they gonna try to protect Lido? They are gonna go up. Dirt goes up. Oh, Lido goes down, unfortunately. But Ryan got what he wanted, and he's just gonna try to escape here now. Oh, Ryan Lane! Ryan Lane got. Oh my god! You see, oh my god! Got me through Hot Top was so low, but he used the time lapse back 5 seconds. So the 5 seconds earlier were not more right. So he does get to escape with his life. He had like 2 minutes left. That was really unfortunate. Top here with Patrick Wong getting shot down. Bottom here, we have Juggernaut also going down. Too bad, Dirt. See you later. 34 seconds.
Oh, damn.
In the top, Patrick also escapes with his life, but they lost the tower. That's okay. Being alive is more important. Possibly,
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you win?
You win by taking their base or this tower. So this is called the.
So it's like capture the flag.
Yeah, but you don't have to like run
take
in
it back,
and capture it, and then like bring it back.
Yeah, you just have to grab it.
Yeah, but you have to like kill it.
You have to kill it. So
My house
is under attack.
Yeah, it's like Red Rover. Wait, is that right? British Pitbull, British Bulldog? I don't know.
British.
British. You know.
Is it almost like soccer? You have to score in their net.
Yeah, sure. Except the scoring is like.
from the goddess.
Or I guess maybe kind of like football, because you're trying to get to the end, right?
Oh yeah, it's end zone. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so
I got you.
it's
It's
like
football. It's basically football, but people die.
Yeah, yeah.
But they come back to life.
But they
So
come
there's
back
no
to
consequence.
Which is
So it's a Star Wars movie.
yeah. The Force will bring them back.
Yeah.
All right, we have Radiant. Kind of just farming jungle now. Actually, no, they're taking it a little passive right now. Radiant knows they're ahead with those newly held points. Difference in XP. Back
Invisibility.
net worth. Radiant is really kind of like taking the lead here. Let's take a look at net worth. We have Ryan. Oh, we have J Siege abandoning the game. His internet is not doing so well. He's the new Patrick Bud in this game, but that's okay. I know J Siege moved on to. We have Weaver here at 1,300,000 experience or net worth. Really taking the lead here. Rhino is certainly a force to be reckoned with in this game. We have on second, we have almost half the net worth here. We have Ryan Lane's Skywrath. Look at that. Right mid action, that's pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Can't see his eyes. Oh, wait. Yeah, and at the bottom here we have Lido, which is okay. Sometimes getting net worth or getting from
The true heroes are the ones who
in
wait
this case, Lido
all the
is
way.
a support, he's carrying wards, he's
Radiant's middle tower
using
is
light zone to
under
take
attack.
down armor.
Radiant
Same with
structures are
Leo here.
fortified.
So Leo is kind of building, but that's okay. He's just kind of tanking for his team.
Radiant should look to
So,
their middle
and
tower.
it's really working out for the Radiant team. We have Knife up on the other side, also tanking for his team. So even though they're kind of low net worth, they've chosen heroes that are okay with not farming as well. We have Youngster here, also doing really well with the support position. And I know Youngster has been doing that really good G cross last week. Let's see if that's going to happen right now. As we enter this fight in the mid tower, we're going to take this actually, Roku jumps right in. And it's almost all the Juggernauts damage. Juggernauts, oh, there we go. Makes actually going on, no, Rhino looking around, Rhino uses the support stack to get out, and his time lapse is down, so Gun goes down, they're really shooting down, they're expecting to have Abaddon wreaking a lot of damage, Gangsta wreaking havoc with his chain cross, doing a ton of damage, this guy could have gone on, is up, so that's right. They got away with their lives. So in that team fight there. We have Abaddon who went down, Leo, Axe who went down, Vengeful Spirit, and Juggernaut. 2-on-2. Oh, we also have Skyrath Mage, so a little bit down on the
There is little hope for
Dire
Dire's
side.
middle
Let's
tower.
take a look at the net worth. Net worth not looking so good, experience not looking too good, but you know what? It's not a write-off yet. We just
Dire's
have
middle
Ryan
tower
Dota, the
is
one
under
person
attack.
with all this net worth. And what good thing about Dota is that there's a big comeback mechanic. So if they're able to take down Ryan Yo, all of their team gets a lot of money and a lot of experience. So because all their eggs are in one basket, it's quite easy. There we go. Viper goes down.
One
This is-
source of aerial pollution.
This is what
Corte.
I was really confused because Sheriff Mage started talking and I thought someone was talking. So that's really good. I mean, that's kind of what their team has been doing too. They've been farming the weaker players, and now they're farming C, which is one of the newer players on their team. As you can see, Copy Phil having gotten 8 kills. Let's look at who's died in the field so far. We have Reno, we have Lane, we have Patrick Wong, we have Aaron Stovetop. Actually, he's kind of distributed everything this year. Youngster with 2 kills from GC. Two completely different strats. Oh my god, so they're jumping on the axe. He's the tank is really down, so it's gonna be really hard for a Radiant side to defend this. This is really good news for Dire. Let's take a look again at the graph here. Swinging slowly in Dire's favor. So that's really good to see.
What does that graph mean?
So this graph is the net worth, so how much money it has. And this graph is the experience graph. So
What do you buy with your money?
So with your money, you can buy items. Mostly, yeah, you can buy items. And
To help
items,
defend your
items make you strong.
end zone?
So for example, just think of it like gear, right? Like you want to equip like better armor, better swords. So for example, here we have Dirk who bought this sword. Give him 16 agility. Now we have 12 attack speed, 8 movement speed. So he'll walk a little bit faster, attack a little bit faster.
How do you get money?
He has like life regen, so 8 defense. So he'll survive a little bit better. He has 20% spell lifesteal, so whenever he casts a spell, he gets some life back.
How do you get money?
By killing things. So you either kill heroes or you kill creeps, which is like little monsters. Like
There
what Ryan's
is
doing
little
right now.
hope for Dire's
So which is what I'm
middle
saying, like for example, this is what's happening right here. This is why Ryan's net worth is so much higher than everyone else. Everyone is really focused on this. But those are guaranteed, right? So we feel that that's here actually we have a big team fight. Ryan's also come to play.
Ryan would have the most net worth.
Yeah, so Ryan a lot of times he ignores the players, which is ignoring, but
Sounds like
goes
Ryan.
down to Ryan is still alive. He's just using damage. This Chain Frost is doing terrible damage. Against this Chain Frost has so far been really good. Right here, goes down to his health is still up. So that's really good because I can give Patrick Wong a chance to survive. He runs past his teaching tower. He's gonna go back in, but why? He's gonna die. Oh no, if he just kept running, he might have survived. Oh, he's gonna go. Oh my god, he had 40 life left and he survives. That's really, really lucky on Patrick's part. And Dire, he loses 3 heroes and Radiant only loses 2 heroes. That's a pretty good trade considering their positioning and the playstyles right there. So Dire, we have the players sort of like staying safe. I think Patrick Wong should stand in fountain right now just to get a little bit of life back. He's not doing anything really, but he's maybe shopping. So what happens with the fountain is that inside this area is called the fountain. In the original game, there was
There
actually a
is
fountain.
little hope for Dire's middle tower.
Basically heal up really, really fast. So whenever your health is low, you just run back to the fountain and it'll just fill you right back up. So right now, this is a bad position for Dire. This is what you call turtling, and this is called the high ground of their base, right? Because it's a little raised. So with the way the ground works, when you're on the lower ground, you can't really see the high ground. So for example, I can actually jump into what everyone sees. Actually, I don't know how to do that.
Because what we're seeing is not what they see, right?
We see everything. So, for example, so this is what the Radiant side sees. So as you can see, for example here, in the night you don't really see anything. So this looks a lot scarier, right? Because you don't know where anyone is, because you don't see what's on top. This is what the Dyers see. So they only see certain things, and they don't see where all these people are. Look, so we see that all these people are here, but on their side we only see 2 of them, right? So we don't know where the rest of them are. If we were
Oh,
taking the
right,
Dire side.
we're seeing like a bird's eye view, and then
So we see everyone's vision, but here I can jump into another really good team. And they were really caught out there actually. And Patrick Wong. So Radiant is gonna pick off those 2 kills. So I'm gonna jump into, so see how you don't know where any of them are. So this is the Radiant view, and this is the Dire view. So they only see what's really on their side and where they have wards. And that's why warding is so important. So here they have wards, so that's why they see this area. On the Radiant side, they have really aggressive wards on the bottom side of the map, so they have vision of that area. But the other team doesn't see that.
You have to do. Does this game involve a lot of multitasking?
Involves a lot of wards, right?
Multitasking?
Decently. There's a bit involved, but not as much as because you're really focused on the front row. And we have Radiant here trying to take the barracks, which is a big objective. Yeah, honestly not looking too good for Radiant, but I think they're making a valiant stand here. Dirk chasing them off with his Blade Furry and his Omni Slash, but Rhino's just gonna run at him. Alright, Dirk does actually get C in the end. So they got 1 kill, but we have Bench Bird and the Scarab Maker down on the other side. So are they going to keep pushing? It looks like the rest of the team is backed up, but Rhino says no way. Let's look at his net worth. It's miles ahead of everyone. Look at that. It's actually more than double of what Dirk did, which is the second tier.
Why is Rhino always so good at this?
Yeah, Rhino is farming like a monster right now, and he's level 30. And he gets both sides. So anyone who's below level 30, you have to choose one side of them. As you can see, like you kind of choose one of 2 on each of those levels. But because Ryan got to level 30, it unlocks all of it. So that's super dangerous. And looks like Radiant knows that they're ahead. They're just gonna back off and take it easy, which is definitely their playstyle. And here we have Dire. They have some space, but do they know that? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at their vision. They do know because they see vision of this. So what should be happening right now is they should really be farming hard. Not farming as hard as they'd like. They're not really farming or defending too well. But here we go. We have Radiant trying to take bottom towers. I don't know if they're gonna teleport back to defend or if they're gonna just keep pushing mid here. But it looks like bottom, the Radiant side has, oh my god, they're just gonna try to take Patrick and the Alvin down. They're not gonna go for the top anymore because they saw that they're gonna stay there. They decided to all come back and try to take off these 2 kills and then take the towers. So we have Rhino here chasing down Alvin. Is he gonna survive? He still has his ult, so he might, but his 1 life is gonna go down, and I think his 2nd life is probably gonna go down if his team doesn't come back him up, which they're not really. They're actually swinging around and going to try to the rest of the team here. So Rhino does offer to take down Alvin. Which is actually right now. Not doing too much, and that's really a bummer because now Rhino is back on the stage. He's definitely the scariest person. More than double Wayne goes down, Vito goes down, and that's Dirk left, in the way. We also have Patrick here, trying to stay alive. Dirk, is he gonna make it? He's gonna go up the high ground. No, he's not gonna make it. Patrick could also dive down and see what the buyback status is. We have on the Dire side. Looks like we have almost no buybacks except for the Wraith King, Alvin, and Patrick. If I were them, I would definitely buy back. Patrick definitely buys back right now, but he's gonna go by himself. So. Not sure how much that's going to be. Be careful, because Alvin should buy back. Alvin definitely doesn't down. Alvin still nowhere to get. Oh no! The tower's going around. He's up and it's GG.
Radiant wins again. Do they win? Best out of 3, right?
Yeah, that was it then.
That's it. Best out of 3, right?
Best out of 3, unless they win a best of 5.
Shit. How? So 400 divided by 5.
Best of 5, best of 5.
That's $40 each. That's not
What? 400 divided by 5 is not 40 bucks each?
GG.
Good job, Lito. Good try.
GG.
Lito, should I start playing with you guys?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, no.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh yeah, no.
We're looking,
No.
No.
looking pretty.
Let's play basketball.
Yeah, if you look at the graph here, it's heavily swinging in Radiant's favor. And look at this graph here. So this is the net worth graph of each player, and just look how like this exponential rise of Ryan's Weaver. It's very scary.
What did Ryan do to amass so much wealth?
Farm, get last hits. Like a lot of time, everyone kind of chases people around trying to get kills.
Yeah.
Ryan just is a monster at ignoring that. He ignores all that noise and he just farms.
Yeah. Sounds like real life.
Yeah.
Oh, here's no, but he can chase down more efficiently than anybody else.
Yeah, but that's after he gets items though, right? Like he knows when he's up, and he'll use that and stick that finger in your bullet wound, kind of thing.
Why did you say butthole?
In your butthole as well, yeah.
It sounds like real life.
Yeah. He everyone's out partying. He'll be like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna go make some money," and he'll go into the jungle, farm a bit, and he'll be like, "Suck a dick," and then he'll show up in a Ferrari, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Player items, yeah, and that's
Good
that.
job, Ryan. I'm proud of you.
Good job, team. I think valiant effort overall. I'm gonna stop the recording.